Oh, this is where Kerberos was located. Okay. So this is where I got the scooter and all those people were selling their stuff. Cool. Considering how quickly I got through the first part of this epilogue, I thought the second part wouldn't take nearly this long. Like, most of this seems to be in the second part. I'm enthusiastic to gather information at Kerberos. I'm not confident about gathering information at Kerberos. I don't care about Kerberos. I'm anxious because Miss Honda will scold me if I don't get information. It might be nice to get scolded. It's the only joy I have is being weird with Jackie. So look at this guy, man looking up at crane. I never noticed how tall this crane was until I took a good look at it. Like, who looks at a crane and goes, oh, Jesus! Man shivering in the cold. Achoo! Ah, am I getting sick? I can't stop shivering. Oh, stop being out in the cold, then, you weirdo. Can't turn the car's heat without wasting gasoline. Guess we'll just have to deal with the freezing cold now. Oh, by the way, I decided, because I actually did have some of the video from when I played this game originally. I deleted it, so it's gone now for good. I thought I had deleted it. I never found a car key. I don't know where I invented that. I think what happened is I thought that the key for the locker was a car key, and it wasn't. I wanted to check out the shop's lineup, but ever since they hired a new manager, the price has gone up, so now I can't afford anything. Sup, Kurt Kurosawa? Do I know you? So he saved my life in the alternate timeline. In the real timeline, I exploded the ship. You forced me to buy things at high prices in July. Really? Is that what happened? Are you sure? Well, anyway, let's get down to business. Please take a look at our items. But he's still charging an exorbitant amount of money for all this stuff. How is he still getting away with charging this stuff and keeping the business? I see you're still ripping off customers. Ripping off? You don't like the price? Then don't buy it. Now then, can I help you or not? No, I'm just going to go in your back room. This is what I do in supermarkets. If there's a 7-Eleven, Jackie Patson has been in the back of it. And there's nothing here. This was a waste of time. Cool. Well, I'm glad we did that. What can I do here? You're still useless. In fairness to Kurosawa, it's still canon that I drove through his store on a moped, so he has reason to not, give a shit about me. I don't know what he would have said if I'd said the other one he said. He probably would have charged me. The only problem with this section is I do need the toilet, but there's nowhere funny to go to the toilet. I don't want to just go to a toilet. That's boring. Like, I need to find a urinal or something again. Oh yeah, we're probably not gonna go to that area. Well, maybe we will. We've come here, but I doubt we're gonna go back to that area and find out what happened to that Romeo and Juliet storyline. It's Ryoko. Everyone's got such a good memory for faces. I request a reward before giving over the info. Don't just say the thing that you're doing. Yay! Oh, I guess this is an inner voice and she's not actually saying that. Reward. No. I don't want things. I want your Space Fleet Commander's uniform. Never mind, I want things.
にできないけど、霧島社長にブラフをかけるぐらいはできそうね。私、もう一度ベストラに行ってるわ。君も後で来てね。
Yeah, I will come back. I still need to make that guy kneel.
ここに入るつもりだったんでしょ？きっと何も教えてもらえないわよ。だけど、何か分かったら教えてね。
I will do.
それじゃ、また後でね。
Because you gave me things and you're sexy. That's really all it takes. Oh, yeah! Oh, I'm Starfleet Commander now. Oh, this is a strong costume. If I continue to be nice to her, maybe she'll give me the matching hat. Ignore the fact that I need the loo. You people were selling things. I don't feel like doing anything. I had so much motivation a year ago. Sob, sob. Are you alright? These are the people... If the city recovers, it won't turn back time. Just because reconstruction is going well doesn't mean people's happiness will come back. These are the people that sold the stuff. They're in the exact same poses they were in before. It's just they've removed the cardboard from underneath them. I set up an office here because I like the city, but ever since the earthquake occurred, all my clients moved away and they took their business with them. Boo-hoo. You know, I think this is the way to Vesta, but it's too far to walk. Okay. No, I'm not trying to... I get that. The door installed on the highway. There's a lock hanging on the door. It looks like I need a key to open it. There's a sticker on the door. Danger. Do not enter this site. Kerberos Co-Management. So I am curious. That lady does seem to still be over there selling stuff, so I think I can... Plus the bus stop's over there. So I think I do need to get over there. Do I not just still have the key from before? Hey, you're a high school girl. This is annoying, Michael. I finally felt like I was getting back onto normal and something still feels wrong. Just off somehow. Is it that, you know, school, you haven't been back to school? I don't know. Your teacher died. Is it that Kelly Austin died? It's like, who are you? Stop randomly guessing things. Hey, it's me. I borrowed the key for the door beneath the highway. Oh, damn it, I didn't read the blow option. I thought so. Glad you seem to be doing well. How can I help you today? You're just so amazing. I fell for you at first sight. Please be my girlfriend. I appreciate your candor. Do you have any actual business here? Can I borrow the door down the highway? Oh, you want the key for the door on the highway? Very well. We locked the door for safety reasons due to construction work. I'll lend you the helmet if you agree to wear a construction helmet. Sure. I came here with our company's president. We're here to discuss a business deal. Why can't I be the company president? Okay. Well, I got the key, so I can leave when I need to, but... Hello! Oh, hang on. Is my... Hidemi's girlfriend is now my occupation. Is Hidemi the secretary? Oh, no, Hidemi is the high school girl. She did say yes to me, didn't she? Okay, I thought maybe my job had been updated to Space Starfleet Commander. Oh, was Starfleet Commander not the fake job that I gave to the fake role? Oh no, it was like General. Oh, I forget what name I gave him. I gave him a fake job title like right at the start, the real store manager, and then that became my job title for a little while. There's a bookshelf. Cool. I'm glad I clicked that. I need to find out your manager's favourite food. I plan on going shopping with Miss Kuramoto. Oh, she's a receptionist, I know. I hope the business meeting ends in time. I don't really get it. Neither of them really listen to me, are they? Guys, not exactly great explaining things. That said, I plan on going shopping with Miss Kuramoto. Oh, she's a receptionist, I know. I hope this business meeting ends in time. Okay, so Kuramoto is the receptionist. So I need to find out her favourite food. Do you know Kuramoto's favourite food? Looks like this board of directors is going to be tough. Vesta's in the same business we're in, and they're miles ahead of us. Okay, it might be that knowing that information will give me the ability to... Ooh, what have I got here? Pow! I don't know what that's a reference to. But pow! I've got a new compass. He's left his PC unlocked. Just try the password Vestala sucks 12. That's what I would choose if I was a CEO of a rival company. Welcome. Okay, so yeah, I do now. Now I know her name. Aren't you Miss Kuramoto? President Kirishima respects you quite a bit. You guessed right. My name is Kuramoto. Ah, we've triggered music. I am indeed on friendly terms with the president of Vestala, or Kirishima, as you know him. What do you want to know about him? You said something about him going that far just to survive, right? Yeah, about that. Those are my own personal opinions, so I'm under no obligation to elaborate for you. I hope you understand. Growl. Oh, that was my stomach growling. I'm starving, you see. My apologies for that. Welcome. You look like you're starving. You're right, I am, but that doesn't mean you can just seduce me with food. Despite how I look, I only eat expensive chocolates during the daytime. Ah, I hand over the chocolates I got from Mr. Kemi. Oh, this is a Kemi brand chocolate. The fancy kind, too. I guess you leave me no choice. I will betray my manager for you. No, actually, I'll betray the manager of Festival for you. Oh, I like you, receptionist Kuramoto. Be my new girlfriend. She starts thinking deeply to herself. Very well. You're very enthused about this. I can appreciate that, but I'm not convinced yet. Allow me to test your skills. Let's see. Guess the initials of my ex-boyfriend from when I was a student. If you can do that, I'll tell you my thoughts on Kirishima from back then. I'll give you a hint. It's the 7th and 2nd letter in that order. I'm guessing of her name? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So T-U? The title, of course. Oh. Disaster report. So, Dis-as-ter. So it's E-I? You pick 7th letter of the title. D-I-S-A-S-T-E. Yeah. Very well. What about the second initial? Is I. The verdict is... Ding 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 ding! You got it right! First initial is E and the second is I, and his name is Evan Inoue. Is that a character from Disaster? I'm not going to look. Oh, actually, is it a character from... I mean, I've only got the list of Disaster Report 1 now, so I can't look... I mean, now. I never had the list of Disaster Report 2, but... Evan Inoue. Evan... Nope. Evan sounds familiar, though. What do I know Evan from? Maybe it's just something I know. Maybe I just know an Evan from something else. Blush. He and President Kirishima were best friends back when they went to college in the US. He was 2 years my senior and we dated. But I'll save the details of that story for another time. Don't want to brag or anything. I'll give you a little summary of all the things I noticed President Kirishima pulled last summer. President Kirishima didn't do anything illegal to bring himself back from the brink so quickly, contrary to what others suspect. However... Miss Kuramoto lowered her voice, leaning in close to my ear and telling me the sordid story. The contents of that story were deeply disturbing. I'm leaving out the specifics for this scene. What? Just tell me! What kind of weird direction is this? That's my take on it, but like I said, it's just my opinion. Even if it's true, I'm sure he'd deny it. Maybe it'd scare him a bit at most. I'm trusting you with what I said, so swear to me right now when I open my own business, you'll become part of it and work for me. Fine, do whatever you want with me. You have my thanks. I plan to defeat them all. Vestala's President Kirishima, the president of my own company, even my ex-boyfriend Evan. When the time comes, I'll let you know. Until then, I won't let slip my ambitions. Don't ever even think about betraying me. Well, I'm going back to my desk now. Thank you very much. I hope to see you again. Can we... No, okay. She still won't become my girlfriend. She is insane, though, and I have now agreed to join her company, apparently. So... You know, I'm doing all right for myself. I got a job with a crazy receptionist. I had an apartment, but I sold the deed. Although I can always just lie and say I've still got it when I... if it comes up. That guy with the moped's not here. I thought maybe he'd ask about his mopeds, and I could say to him, "Yeah, sorry, the road collapsed and I crashed them." Man with lonesome eyes. So lively around here before the earthquake. The shops up here ahead are so empty now I can barely see anyone around anymore. Oh, looks like a dead end ahead. Okay, well I appreciate that the game went. No, there's nothing over there. Just don't bother. I just wish it did that a bit more. If you get on the bus here, you can get to the east side of Kakibutsu Main Street. You can also get to the Akabanonosi Station and Nadeshiko Canal. Cool. Hey, you're selling shit still. Welcome, name your style and have you covered, literally. Space Fleet Commander's hat! Yes! I am the Space Fleet Commander! Ha 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 ha! I mean, I like the bunny ears better, but it's nice to have a matching set. Oh, I feel like I should have white gloves as well. You know. There we go. That's a good look for me. There's something stuff in the... Hang on, I mean, I bought the police clothes from you before. Why do you still have them? Time paradox. That's probably not going to let me go down there. Oh, I can maybe talk to this guy, though. Hey, do you remember me? I was closed due to ongoing construction. I let some person riding a scooter go through last year and got scolded something awful. I like how just all the characters... Like, none of these characters... This is like... It's like the Truman Show. None of these characters have any life except the life that revolves around me. Like, all of that, it's like, nothing's happened to me in a year except that one thing I did with you, and I'm going to mention it. I'm quite annoyed right now. I was planning to destroy Vestula, but they just used me to springboard their big breakthrough instead. I support his endeavours to beat Vestula. Where's all this energy coming from? Whatever, I'm over it. I offer my deepest sympathy. Huh, sympathy indeed. What'll that solve? I leave without saying anything. Okay, well, you're useless. It says Kakitsubata Main Street, Nishizume. It's a timetable bus is heading to Akabanotsugi Station on Kakitsubata Main Street. Boarding this bus should take me near Vestula-ko. Let's wait for the bus. I haven't checked around here yet. Oh, is there still something I need to do? What the heck is he doing? I imagine there's a car hood here, so I can practice putting my hands on it all cool-like. Okay, that's just... so rubbish sometimes. Alright, so there's obviously something I haven't done here, obviously. We're the one who took that bus without a second thought. Now look where it landed us. Oh. I came here to gather info, but how do I make it back now? I have to cross this road to make it to the bus stop. I opened the door, so you can. So what have I missed here? Now, I tripped over. Even when the ground's not shaking, I feel like it is. So this is just, yeah, they just couldn't be bothered to redo the animation. So, like, look, just change the dialogue. Like, the guy leaning against his car, move his car out of the way. Because it would be weird for there to be a destroyed car still. But I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Why am I here? There are other stores in this city. There are convenience stores everywhere in this city, meaning... Oh. I see. Maybe this guy has info on Hiroko. Maybe this guy has something about the thugs. Maybe this guy has something about the pair of thugs. I heard a rumor about those guys, but I haven't actually seen them. How may I help you today? Okay, so I have to click in... This guy's info on Hiroko. I described Hiroko for instance down to Karazama. Sounds a bit like the girl Maso has a crush on. Who is Maso? I know about Maso. I can tell you all about him for the low, low price of 100,000 yen. I'll pay it in installments. Installments? You do have 100,000 yen, don't you? Oh, dang it! Maso is a store clerk, an acquaintance of mine. That is Hiroko you're talking about. Goes shopping at his store every day. I think he likes her. Maso doesn't work at this store, though. He works at the one by Nadeshiko Canal in Akabanotsugi. Now that's all I know now, then let's get down to business. Alright. So I think that's the information I needed. God damn it, I can't believe he conned me out another 100,000 yen. I mean, I'm a millionaire, so it doesn't matter. But still, currently I don't have that much money on me. I wonder if it's possible to have spent all of my money up to that point. So that he couldn't take the 100,000. Maybe if I bought loads of burgers. There we go. Which is entirely possible. Like, there's nothing else to fill my backpack up with. Like, that shop was the only place... That's the only shop I've actually been to, I think, in this entire epilogue. It's the burger store. And they had 10 of everything. So I could have just bought 50 piles of food and filled up my backpack. Alright, so I'm back at the Vestala office. Hey.
待ってたわよ。まさかケルベロスで何か情報を手に入れたの？
I did, but I want stuff. I request a reward.
私は本田さんに情報を提供するには見返りが必要だと話をした。分かってるわよ。本当にちゃっかりしてるわね。
I've already got the hat, so you're gonna have to give me something better.
並大抵の情報だったら納得しないわよ。私でも何も情報が取れなかったんだから。私は本田さんにケルベロスで手に入れた。
But I had something you didn't. Expensive chocolates. For lying about saving a woman that I didn't meet at all.
え？君、あの会社で情報を手に入れられたのね。
Are they actually going to tell me what he did?
それにしてもすごい情報を手に入れたのね。これならいけるかも。さあ、行きましょう。
Where's my reward? Oi! Oh, I better get something from her.
話は分かった。下がっていい。
Oh, come on. I'm gonna...
あなたたちは
I don't think that was translated correctly.
私は週刊フォートの本田というものです。震災後の御社の躍進について少しお話をお聞かせいただきたい。
何を急に
Hello! It's Jackie Matsuna!
まあいい。話を聞いてやろう。
Alright, we've got to play this. We've got to play this right. I'm going to make him kneel.
本田さんは社長の霧島に私たちが手に入れた情報をもとに自信たっぷりに話し始めた。
They're not going to tell me what he actually did.
確信に迫っているのか。霧島氏は時々落ち着きなく強い
I don't think they're going to tell me what he did. They're just arguing. I mean, not they're just sort of arguing with each other. And I've just sat there in my Space Commander uniform, just going, and my little brown backpack going.
私たちが手に入れた情報は霧島氏にとって致命的なものだったようだ。では、この話は記事にさせていただきます。
くそ、貴様、覚えていろ。ベストラと霧島神はこんなところでは終わらんぞ。
はい、覚えてますとも。
So she was going to write the article anyway. She just came here to rub it in his face. I mean, I appreciate. I know. I'm not. It's not a complaint. I'm just like, that was your motive, was it, for coming here? It's just going. I'm going to do this. Nah, you can't stop me. No. Where's my reward? Don't leave. Damn you! I didn't get anything for that. And this door's still locked. They're still having a party. No, they've gone back to normal. But no one's here. Oh, no one's here except this loser. Everyone's out for training session right now. That's convenient. Is there a new compass I can steal from in here? I'd like to think there is. Nope. Nothing. Okay. Oh, that was a waste of my time. Where's my reward? Damn it. There's no fun stabbing people in the back if I don't get, you know, some kind of payoff. Unless I'm actually stabbing them in the back, in which case that itself is the payoff. Oh, good. She's still outside. You. Give me things. Things or services. I'll take either or. Sex and money. That's my motto. Looking for someone who hasn't returned home. Looking for thugs. Just hang around and not do anything. Where's my reward? Damn you! Damn you! Fine, let's go to bloody Nadeshko Canal. So what was the point in that whole Vestala thing? I got nothing for that. I couldn't force him to bow to me. I just annoyed him. Which is, you know, it's still satisfying, but I wanted him to beg and kneel. Ugh. I don't know how that cat's doing. Oh yeah, Kanae. I haven't run into her at all yet. Not that I care super much, but I'm sure she's here somewhere. Maybe I can bone her. Man looking at where the highway used to be. There's no highway here anymore. I'm pretty used to the view by now. Yeah, I mean, I live in a country that doesn't have many natural disasters. But is this what people do when natural disasters happen? Do they just stare at where... Go, oh, there used to be a road here, but now it's not. Oh, well, this is my Saturday. Dead end. Like, none of these people feel like humans. They feel like robots pretending to be humans. Hello. Ah, normal priced food. Yes, give me some spaghetti with meat sauce. And some orange juice. I don't know how much money left, to be honest, but, I'll still spend it. Oh, what's this? T-shirt and overalls. I'll obtain it, but I won't wear it. Another poster for Disaster Report 4. Customer with a one-sided crush. The new clerk sure is cute. We're out of stock after put all the goods on display. Is this not the guy that I'm supposed to be getting information from? Seems Disaster Report 5 takes place between the first and second games. Will it now? Well, that's interesting if it does. Can it be as good as the first and second games, please? And not this. I was supposed to be... Is he in the toilet? I don't know if he is. There's a lattice on the window frame, though, so I can't get out this way. That's probably for the best. You also... I mean, in fairness, but it is still an open window. People could still very easily walk around the back of the... walk around the back of the store and just spy on people. So was I not supposed to... I guess maybe I was supposed to search around rather than actually talk to the person. I really like that new clerk. Yeah, I like her too. She's cute. I mean, she's got the exact same character model as the clerk from one of the other stores, so... I'm not that enthralled, but I can see the appeal, certainly. The cat's gone. It must have fallen into the ocean. Bye-bye, sea cat. See, you can just stand here and watch people go, if you're into that. Which, if the internet is any indication, Japanese people really are. And yes, that is a sweeping generalization. You're right. Well, that looks like a thing on the floor there. That's because it is a thing on the floor there. Yeah, I got a Sakura compass. Oh, is this going to end with cherry blossoms? Or are we going to end in February? Ever since they hired a new president, the directing manager's gotten a lot more docile. That's good. Ugh, that directing manager always did whatever he wanted before. Serves him right. Okay. New president. Oh, you're the girl I lied to, aren't you? It's nice to meet you. I definitely didn't give you the letter. Nice to meet you. I'm the president of this company. Can I lie to her? I gave you the letter from your father. Of course I remember you. Long time no see. I've taken over the company of the president instead. I am Jackie Matsuda, changer of history, creator of paradoxes. I control time. I'm a greedy pervert, and I can control history with my mind. I can just tell people things happened, and they'll remember them the wrong way round. Panicking man. This is bad. The new president found out all about the fraud that's been going on. And it's interesting you've still got your job if that's the case. What am I supposed to be doing here? Like, the shop and this were the only places... Oh, I suppose there's the subway. Actually, I can go... That was the subway where we got attacked. But then... Oh, no, I suppose... I was going to say I could have got to that subway from Vestala. But then I suppose it was the subway... Oh, no, it's closed. It was the subway that... we did walk along, like, broken trains and stuff. So maybe not. Can I go down here? I just got here. I have to look for Hiroko. Okay. That was the guy who was looking at the road. I've spoken to all the people in the shop, though. There's no one else. You're obviously Masao. That she's got a crush on, but you don't have anything interesting to say. The clerk doesn't say anything. Well, I'm coming behind the counter to talk to you. You can't... Oh, okay, so I have to talk to her from... where's Masao? Masao, he's stocking in the back, thank you. We ran out of stock and I put the goods on display. You're Masao, right? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm Masao. Masao? Probably Masayo. Did Hiroko come here today? Hiroko? I think she works for a company near this store. She shops here every day, but I haven't seen her yet today. She works not too far from here at the company along the canal. Thanks. I mean, process of elimination would have determined. I don't need to talk to the girl to figure out that he's Masao. I could have, you know, again, process of elimination dictates that I should know that there's only 2 people in the store, and she said it was a guy. Aren't you? It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm president of the company. How can I help you today? Is Hiroko taking a day off today? Ah, so you're acquaintance of Hiroko's. She surprised me by showing up all of a sudden saying she had nowhere to go. Even with reconstruction going well, many are having trouble finding places to live. Someone who had been living and working in a nearby apartment had moved back to their hometown at that time, so I offered her the room and a job here. Hiroko's quite a thoughtful and hard worker. She even came to work today, despite not feeling well. I told her to go back home, though. I believe she was going to stop by the convenience store on her way back home. She left just earlier. But she never made it. Maybe I've bumped him now. That means he's out of commission for a full 10 seconds. Is Hiroko here? Hiroko? I just arrived at the shop now, so I'm not sure. Sorry. Did Hiroko come here today? Hiroko? I think she works for a company at the store. She shops here every day. Okay. So that I can't update him with the fact that she hasn't shown up today. There's no highway here. I really like that new clerk. Can I go in the subway now? Nope. I guess the buses can't come to this stop anymore. I mean, how did I get here? I guess I just left. pair of burly men were headed down the path with a young woman. I wonder if they were the pair from the rumour. Should I report them to the police? Aha! Oh, maybe this would be like Resident Evil 4, because I helped the cat earlier. Yeah, there they are. Because I helped the cat earlier, the cat will come in and save me. Halt! 'Tis I, Space Commander. I remember about Yayo get angry and beat them up. I convinced them to stop being violent. I screamed at the police here. I beat the living diet. So yeah, let's kick their ass. Yeah, Space Commander Jackie Matsuda's on the case. Oh my god. Well, I didn't read that. I was too shocked. Alright, really? You couldn't be bothered to do any of the models in some of the areas, but you turned it into a fighting game? Really? I can do specials! I can do a Tatsumaki! Oh, now I gotta fight the other guy a bit. Oh, this is way more. This is absolutely been worth it. Hang on. Can I do? I'm trying to do. Hang on. I want to see if I can do a. Hang on. Hang on. Oh no! Okay. I was trying to do Dragon Punch basically, but it didn't seem to work. Oh, I beat them up. I'm gonna beat them up again. No, I want to beat them up some more. That was fun. It was the closest thing to gameplay this freaking game's had. Get out of my sight now. I was not expecting that. Of all of the things that I was expecting this game to have, I was expecting it to maybe fade to black, and yeah, I was expecting it to maybe like fade to black and it just like have a few noises, and then it cut back in and I'd beaten them up. That was way more than I was expecting, considering the relative quality of everything else in this game. Yeah. Remember that time? Wait. Yeah, I'm a bit confused about this. Weren't you the ones who cut off Hiroko's hair? No, she was actually better when she was unbearable. Wait, did Hiroko cut her own hair? Was this the trick? I'm gonna just want to get her going. Normally I'd happily go the stuff, but I'm actually quite interested to see. I'm really confused. Like, I suppose it's good that they made up, but bye, girlfriend, by the way. Just that wasn't mentioned at all.
エンディングの曲が流れ始めた。
The ending song has begun, but there's still a few things left to say. Oh, Jackie Matsuda, and your power to break the fourth wall. So, she got her haircut and her glasses stomped on, right? And that bullying made her suicidal, and that caused Kelly Austin to die. And then she's like, oh, you stayed by my side when it was really difficult. Thank you. That means you're my friend. And it's like, what are all the horrible things you did? And she's like, no, don't say sorry. Say thank you. So, I just feel like this is like some sort of weird emotional manipulation here. Like... Again, she just like she cut her hair, goes to Garrison and goes, "Don't worry, I'm your friend. You can rely on me." And it's like, oh, she's as bad as Jackie Matsuda. That's the exact same thing I did to Danny. I wonder if Hiroko's returned home. I mean, she just literally left with the girls. I wonder if Miss Higa's relaxing in heaven watching over us. Don't give a shit. Sorry, Kelly. You're cute, but that's about it. I hope Miss Kemi's story's doing alright. I didn't even know about you until the epilogue, so no. I hope the people at the Italian restaurant are getting by alright. Why would I care about the Italian restaurant? They were NPCs that I encountered, like... No, I don't care about any of these people. Kanae. Kanae is the only character that, like, was with me for most of the game, and we didn't even see her. I didn't see Miss Yaya either. Or the guy who looked like Kazuma. Like, that was the main... What happened with all this stuff? I want to meet that writer, Miss Honda, again. I do. She owes me a reward. Kanae didn't get a turn, but I guess it's okay. I wonder how... Yeah, so we didn't see Yayoi or Kanae.
あれ、かなえさんの出番がなかったけど、まあいっか。
Did they just... Guys, we spent all the budget on the Street Fighter section. We can't include two of the characters. Like, oh, really? What about that guy who looks like Kazuma? Yeah, we can't resolve that either. Oh, maybe we will get a resolution for something. Hey. Again, I don't know why she bothered. Hey, you remember that woman that you met like a year ago, well, 8 months ago now, in during the earthquake? I mean, I met a lot of people, but yes, go on. Can you give her this letter in case she stops by your expensive car dealership? Well, she is a millionaire now, so it's entirely possible she might stop by here and buy an expensive car. Why her? I mean, I suppose it's the only person she knew that I knew. But then, I mean, I knew in the sense that I had talked to him. This game's so... None of this makes any sense. This makes less sense. Like, me shooting fire... This says something about your storytelling when this entire development makes less sense than me shooting fireballs out of my hand. Okay? I reluctantly open the letter. Whatever. Really? Why even bother? And what happened to Kanae? I mean, I don't care. I don't care what happened to Kanae, but I'm annoyed that you didn't tell me. And what happened to the guy who looked like Kazuma? Were there multiple endings to this shit? Did I follow the wrong path or something? And why are we now getting like a high definition shot of the inside of the bus? Oh, okay, good. We have the letter. We have the letter. I think this might be VR footage interspliced with... Oh no, it wasn't. It was in first person. Okay. Okay. So she found a job.
地震の時はとても辛いことがあり、家に帰った後もしばらくは何も手につかない状態でした。すぐに嫌なことを思い出し、時間が過去に戻ってほしいと何度も思いました。
Oh, you should talk to me! I have the power to change the past! Just find me and I'll tell you something different happened.
ある日、あなたのことを思い出しました。何と言えばいいか自分でもよくわかりませんが、
That's
言
Kanae.
いたいと思いました。
And there she goes. Just fades into non-existence again. It just cements really how utterly worthless Kanae was, because she didn't even bother to include her in the epilogue. I kind of went, what are we going to do with her?
大切にしないとあなたに叱られそうな気がしてきました。
Seriously, what the fuck was up with Kazuma?
あなたは今どこで何をしているかなと考えると、次に会った時にあなたに報告できる自分になりたいと思うようになりました。あなたの方はどうですか？就職は決まりましたか？
Yeah, I did actually. that crazy receptionist hired me.
連絡先です。もしよければあなたの近況も知らせてくださいね。
Oh, is it a sexy photo?
笠原弥生より。
I don't remember those clothes. She's got a, like, t-shirt wrapped around her waist. This looks like trailer footage, because this looks way better than it did when I was playing it. Like, that looked... Okay, so we've run out of letter now. Am I going to see the photo? If it doesn't show me the photo at the end, I'm going to be annoyed. I mean, more annoyed, because, as I mentioned, I was quite disappointed in this whole game. This entire experience has been letdown after letdown. The Street Fighter section, that was good. I like that. If the game had more of that, I would have been happier. Instead, what it had... I mean, I've complained about it so much already, there's no point me sort of retreading it. But you know by now, if you've been watching these videos, my numerous complaints with this game's narrative, in that it was boring and pointless. Like, all it was just a series of events. And there was no moral message, there was no... Like, I mean, City Shroud and Shadow wasn't much better, but at least there was an overarching narrative of monsters attacking the city, and you trying to figure out the cause of the monsters and the secret behind your power. Like, there was an overarching narrative to City Shroud and Shadow. In this, you just weren't really doing anything. You were just going from place to place for no reason whatsoever. And there was no driving force. You were literally just wandering around. Like, I mean, the game... I thought it was going to do something then. It's just replaying the song. The game literally just gives you the option to just say, I'm just wandering around to see what happens. And it's like, yeah, I mean, it's funny, but also it shouldn't just be... Your character should have some sort of agency, like, just some sort of reason to do... yeah. Stupid game. Okay. So these are photos. I like that. I like the Kumagawa's off to the side. There's all these photos of these characters. Like the girl with the guitar, the blue girl. She wasn't even in the main. Okay, fade out before I've had a chance to look at them all. The girl with the guitar. She wasn't even in the main game. We didn't give a shit about her. Whatever. Save. Yes. There we go. That was Disaster Report 4. Yeah, just was not... I got no desire to go back. There's no real reason for me to go back. Like, I don't think I missed anything. What I'm going to do, I'm going to very quickly just look up and see whether I missed anything in the epilogue. I don't think I did, though. Okay, so I've checked it all out. And, yeah, I didn't miss a huge amount. I looked at the achievements. There's a couple of achievements I missed. So that if the stuff with Misakemi is annoying because she's the only character that actually gives you a kiss in the whole game. It's like the one character who can give Jackie Matsuda what she needs. And I missed her. She also obviously gives you the stuff for the restaurant, so which is another achievement. There's also an achievement result around the staircases with the ghost girl. So I missed one of the staircases in the burnt out shopping district, apparently, where you can get the final one. I got all the rest of them. I was doing all right. And but apparently it's just a bit of text, and then it triggers the achievements. There's not much there. The only thing I did miss, and it's very easy to miss, is so the fake Kazuma is the actual Kazuma. I think it's it's not entirely clear. So there is a real Kazuma, and there's the human trafficking Kazuma had extensive plastic surgery to look like that Kazuma. So I'm not sure which Kazuma is in the game. I think it might be a mix of the real one and the fake one, and then the real Kazuma is the one that's walking around at the end. And I assume Kanae is married to the real Kazuma and not the fake one. I don't know. It's not very clear from just reading. Apparently there's a newspaper that explains it, but the person who I was reading explaining it didn't seem to know that well either. So I don't know. But yeah, Kanae just disappears. And apparently I could have taken Yaoi with me past the jewelry shop. And she could have accompanied me to the end of the game. And then I would have had a choice, I think, between Kanae or Yaoi at the end of the game. That would have been the only thing that was different. But oh, and the jewelry shop lady, if I had been nicer to her and like treated her wound and asked how her wound was, it means abandoning Yaoi again. But when she shows up at the end, rather than just giggling at me creepily, she would have given me the jewels and I think fallen in love with me. I'm not sure, but then she just disappears. So yeah, I didn't miss anything substantial. Like the Misakemi stuff's kind of annoying. Then part of that was me being a jerk, because there was that sad woman who gives you the shares for the ownership of half the restaurant. Basically, I needed to be a bit nicer to her, and I could have unlocked that stuff. She would have given me the key as well, apparently. So me being a jerk sealed that entire section off, but I wouldn't have changed a thing, because that's the Jackie Matsuda way. But yeah, so that was Disaster Report 4. I didn't like it overall. It was way too expensive for what we got, and yeah, I hope they do make a Disaster Report 5, and because I do like. There's no one makes disaster games. Like the only other disaster game that I can think, the only two other disaster games really that are like this are I Am Alive, which was unfinished, and Disaster Day of Crisis, which is an amazing game, but they will never make any more because it didn't sell very well. And was it Reggie, or I think it might have been Reggie thought it was stupid, or it might have been Iwata. Someone at Nintendo thought it was dumb and said it was cheap trash, and it is, but it's like cheese. It's like the best kind of. It's like a B-movie game. It's great. Maybe one day I'll play it on the channel, but I think it has motion controls. I don't know how they, because there's no way I'm going to be able to get a copy of it. I don't know how well they translate to. Well, there must be a Wii emulator. I guess you can just control it with your mouse. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Maybe that's something I can play in the future. I am really interested in going back and playing the original Disaster Report, just to kind of see whether it is actually as good as I remember. Generally, what people are saying is that Raw Danger was better, which is Disaster Report 2. So, if I play Disaster Report 1, I'd probably end up playing Disaster Report 2 as well, just to kind of, do it. So maybe one day I'll go back and play Disaster Report 1, and you can see what young 15-year-old. How old was I when Disaster Report 1 came out? I was definitely a teenager. I don't think I was as young as 15. But you can see what young teenage Jackman enjoyed, and you can then make your own opinion of whether it's better than this game. I would certainly remember it more. I would certainly remember it as being better than this game. Yeah, so that's it. If you've actually managed to watch all of this shit and you've stuck through until the end here, well done to you. and I shall see you next time. Jackman, out. They're just like a couple of soulless puppets. Oh, let's do all of them. Oh, is it the same pose each? Like, she looks she looks disgusted to be with me. Like, could they have not just taken 5 minutes to animate? I mean, not 5 minutes, but could they have just taken a couple of days to animate Smiles?